gotta reset that. I'm sorry, but that... I mean, I can get the last war again, don't worry about it. The last war shouldn't be a problem to get. I mean, after all, it wasn't hard to die all the enemies here. Wasn't hard at all. We're gonna get it again, don't worry about it. So you can get blue at stents, that's the funny part about this. Oh, I should have waited there. I was about to say... Yeah, it was like a spell card that had rainbow bullets. It was pretty similar to her last spell card, but not quite. I don't remember the name. I think it was called Horai Tree or something like that. But I really don't remember that well. I wish I could though. Oh, that's a lot of fairies lost. That might be bad. It's okay, we can get it. Or can we? Yeah, we can. I mean, it's 230, it should happen right now. Yeah, it's gonna happen, it has to. And there we have it. It was less than the other time, but we still got it. 244, that's not that bad. Last time was like 250, right? It should be fine. So, I wonder why the last spell killed me. I guess I wasn't focusing enough, because I was thinking about her actual last spell in Imperishable Night. Yeah, that's probably why. So that's a good excuse, I gotta say. It is a good excuse in itself. I really wish I could remember her 5 impossible requests. I don't remember. I wonder where she's storing that big box. That's not a pretty easy box to conceal, you know? You can't hide something that big that easily. But then again, we're talking about a girl that has the power to control eternity, apparently, so you know. Okay, so we're gonna see what the last word is. So what is this? Bamboos. Oh, alright. Okay. That looks beautiful. Alright. It looks really, really nice. I gotta say that. It's not really that hard, at least on normal, but good shit. I like it. I like the way it looks. I like spell cards that draw something. I wonder if there's gonna be one time a spell card that draws a dick. That will be pretty interesting. You're supposed to dodge a big dick. Very pretty. Reminds me of one of the spell cards of the last boss. Yeah, like her first spell card, like the first spell card of the last boss. It looks exactly like it, well, not exactly like that, but it does the same thing. Yeah. Sekibanki. What do you mean, Sekibanki? Oh, you could technically draw dicks with Sekibanki because she follows you. Someone did that, right? I'm pretty sure someone already did that. Yeah, like there's no way nobody did that by now. Like somebody had to. I will be disappointed if that wasn't the case. Wait, I just realized something. Did you see Marisa's laser changing color? Like, now it's red, but before it was blue. Does it have something to do with dying? Maybe it does. I don't know. Time for a new goal. Or someone did it. It's red when it's hitting. Oh, you're right. It is red when it's hitting. Nice observation. Yeah, it is red when it's hitting only, it seems. I thought it had to do something with the dying mechanic, but nope. Okay, there we have the necessary dying for the last world. I already got the last word of this stage so many times I lost count. I remember lasers doing that in Touhou 16. I think there are some Touhou games that change the color of the lasers. The lasers. Alright. Come on, Brew, we can make this. This should not be hard. Come on, Brew, we were in the last spell card. Focus. You just need to focus. And don't be a bitch. Those two are pretty important. Rule number 1, focus. Rule number 2, don't be a bitch. Sounds good to me. I don't know about you, but it sounds good to me. Broom, broom. Hitting. You're shooting a lot of stuff, but none of it is hitting. I probably shouldn't have said that now that she's doing this spell. This spell has curvy bullets that fuck me up more times than they should. Yeah, it probably was a bad idea to say that. Hey, no, that's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about it. We're fine. But I gotta really say that it's pretty disappointing the amount of damage that this shot type does, considering that it's supposed to be the most damaging one. Because a spell card like that should be over way quicker. I'm also interested in why Yuyuko's shot looked like this, because I mean the butterflies make sense, but I'm surprised about the laser. I know that she has a spell card in Touhou 7 where she does a sweep with 4 lasers, but it's still a little bit weird. What's even weirder is that they went for Marisa's laser like this, instead of being spread out like in other games. The same attack as Alice has in Imperishable Night. Yeah, it looks similar. Alice is way shittier though. Alice does almost no damage. Unless you spam it with Marisa, but that's a bug, basically. That's a huge explosion. See how much dying we can get. That's quite a lot. Still one more though. Not bug feature. That's why people do that. Yeah, basically what people call malice cannon is basically while Alice laser is active on screen, like when you switch to Marisa, the laser is still active, so you're essentially dealing double damage because you're damaging with both characters. That's why. It's a bug, though it's the only way to making Alice useful for something. Because in that game, Alice is pretty much the worst character in the game. Probably by far. As far as I understand, right? According to my dictionary in my mind, Alice is the worst character of Imperishable Night. Now, I don't know if my dictionary is up to date, but I think she is by far the worst character in the game. Because I think that even Yomu has some use, and she's pretty, you know, bad by herself, but she has some use, and I think if you can, you know, control her, it might not even be that bad. But Alice has nothing going on for her, as far as I know. So yeah, it's a big problem. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong. Because when you think about the other characters, like Reimu is decent, could be worse, but it's decent. Yukari is good, Marisa is good, Yomu is bad, but I don't think it's as bad as Alice. Yuyuko is good. Well, Sakuya... maybe Sakuya is good for shotgunning. I don't know, don't ask me, cause I usually don't shotgun. Shotgunning is not my style, but maybe she might be good at shotgunning. And Remilia has a lot of damage, and also depending on how you set up her little vampire familiar, she can be really good. So basically what I'm trying to say is that Alice fucking sucks in that game. Sadly, because Alice is one of my favorite characters, but in that game, I don't know, man. I don't know what Sun was thinking either. Because you know how Alice is always like the character that is supposed to be a strategic fighter. Like, you know, she's supposed to use her dolls in smart ways and everything. Yet, in Imperishable Night, she literally grabs a doll and fires a laser. I don't think that's pretty strategic, like a pretty good strategy. Even worse, when the damage of said laser is so shitty, right? So yeah, I don't know why Sun did her like that. He could have done so many good things with Alice. All I know is the Marisa Alice ship. Yeah, pretty much. It's pretty funny, you know? The other day, and this is something that I'm gonna say because it was so funny when I saw it. There was a Touhou Doujin, a manga, right? You know, a bit like actually for all ages, not a pervert manga or anything like that. An actual, you know, family-friendly manga where basically Alice. I know that saying this, you're gonna be like, damn, is that family friendly? But basically, Alice has a daughter with patchouli. Yeah, just like that. So the thing is, What I like, I mean, what I find funny about that Doshin is that they make emphasis in how Marisa is out of it. There is a scene where Marisa basically comes and Patchouli is like, you know, stay away from my family, and Marisa basically takes the L and fucks off. It's pretty funny. I think I never seen such like an intense ship Doshin. Because it's like it really makes emphasis in making sure that you see that Marisa doesn't like it and that she has to fuck off. So it's like someone was really angry at the Alice Marisa ship, and they were like, oh, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna make a Doshin and all you Marisa Alice shippers are gonna eat shit. I think that's how it went. Because Jesus, it looks like there is a lot of salt on that Doshin. Marisa didn't give Alice time to prepare, so she just strapped an old hacker on a doll. An old hacker on a doll, huh? Maybe. But yeah. That Doshin is pretty funny. Sadly, I don't remember the name. I don't really remember the name. All I can tell you is that it's pretty funny. I mean, it's pretty funny for the wrong reason. But you know, it's still funny. But you know, I think it's pretty easy to find, because there aren't many ships that actually ship, you know, Patchouli and Alice. That's usually not a ship. I mean, usually people either do Marisa and Alice, or, you know, Marisa and Patchouli. But usually they don't do the reverse, right? That's the weird part. But hey, trust me, that Doshin actually exists. It would be better if it didn't, maybe. But all I can tell you is that I saw it and it's real. So yeah. Go ahead and try to search for it. I mean, you can probably find it. Who knows? So where is this black fairy that apparently... Wait, that's a laser that can kill you? Are you shitting me? Wow. That fucking sucks. I can't believe what just happened. I got killed 3 times by this sorry ass section. Man, that's unbelievable. That's because I wanted to... Whatever. That's fine. It already happened. Doesn't matter. Well, the good thing is that at least this time I know how to do that spell card on the stage 5 boss with the knives. The way it ends like that, if the black fairy is in the center of her, you kill her. Yeah, but I don't know what black fairy... Like, I didn't see any black fairy. That's the problem. Collect everything in the system. Yeah, I also don't know how she spawns. Pretty weird. Alright. We can still get this though. I mean, there are 3 extents remaining if I'm not mistaken. Sadly, stage 5 is not easy. So that's the problem with this, but we can still do it. I mean, it's doable. Just like it was doable on the previous run that we fucked up, but I mean, still doable, you know? We can get it. Just gotta play pretty well. Gotta play well. And we can't fuck it up. Oh, and these fucking non-spells. I mean, this is still normal. So they shouldn't be as hard as lunatic, obviously. But damn. I feel like this is gonna be a bad idea. I'm gonna get this, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna get this no matter what. So please focus, Gabby. Please. You have to focus. If you don't focus, you're gonna get smoked. You don't wanna get smoked, right? Of course you don't wanna get smoked. Why would you wanna get smoked? So please. Please. Ooh, I almost fucked it up twice there. Unbelievable. I'm about to get an extend. That's good. You know, I think I get more nervous on the easy spell cards than I get on the hard spell cards. Mostly because if I die on an easy spell card like this one, I will feel like a fucking idiot. If I die on a hard spell card, however, it will be like, whatever. It was hard, I couldn't do much, but if I die on an easy one, it's like, come on, bro, what do you should do? Alright, stage 5 was hard, right? I don't remember. Like, I'm confusing stage 5 with stage 6. But I really don't remember what the difference was. Oh, I remember the first part of stage 5 though. It wasn't that bad. It can catch you a lot by surprise. I got an extend, well thanks. I appreciate the extend. Pretty nice of you. Let's see. I still don't think I can get the dying objective here. Like, that seems too far away. That just seems too far away. But we're gonna get it, no matter what. Okay, please. Don't die to Lily White. Don't be an idiot, Gabby, please. Dying once was already stupid enough, but please don't do it again. Please, for the love of God, don't do this again. Don't be an idiot. I know you can do it. That's why I'm telling you. Don't die to this spell card. And though I gotta say, this spell card seems pretty similar to the lunatic version, right? Like, there doesn't seem to be that much difference between that and the lunatic version of that. That's weird. I don't understand why. Honestly. Like, I know that there are probably a lot of differences, but wow, that's one way of dodging that. That's definitely one way of dodging that. Oh, I understand. You're supposed to die those spirits so they get killed by the bubbles that go up. I see. That's how you're supposed to do it. So this stage is actually pretty hard to do it that way. Alright. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get this. That's just fate. So this boss, the stage 5 boss, is pretty scary. She has a lot of hard shit. In fact, I'm pretty tempted to say that this boss is harder than the final boss, right? Like in some places this boss really feels harder than the final boss. Sadly, here we are not gonna be able to see it that much because this spell card is incredibly easier compared to the lunatic version. Like incredibly easier. Her non-spells are definitely harder. Yeah, but I also think that her spells are harder as well. I mean, yeah, I can see the non-spells being challenging, but I feel like her spells are also way above difficulty when it comes to comparing her to the final boss. I look at this one, for example, and this one is pretty funny because that spell card that I should die to, there isn't that much difference from the version on Lunatic. The only difference is that the red fans have a more unforgiving explosion, but the purple and green fans, in fact, they look harder on normal than it is on Lunatic. I don't know if I'm crazy, but they definitely look harder here. They look faster. Whatever. And this one, I think that this one is the worst offender. This spell card is so hard for no reason. Like, it has no right being as hard as it is. I mean, here's the thing, when I say hard, I don't mean like, you know, excessively hard. It's just that when you compare it to all of the other patterns, don't you think that this one is a lot harder than the other patterns that she has? I mean, I can dodge shit, sure, but again, it's costing me way more than it's costing me dodging any of the other ones. It's like, sure, I capture it there, but it's still... I feel like it's way harder than it should. Especially because it's not even her last spell card. Her last spell card is quite hard in other difficulties. It's not that bad on normal though. It's pretty standard, I will say. As you can see, it's a pretty standard spell. It doesn't have anything weird. So yeah. So we have 4 lives, maybe 5. We can probably get one more extend on that specific spell card of the final boss. So we might be able to do this. I mean, we should be able to do this, is what I'm trying to say. It's already a lot better than last time. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, at this point, I don't think I will fail. Like, this should be in the bag. It's just that the last spell can give you a lot of disgusting surprises. That's the issue with the last spell. The last spell can be pretty disgusting, especially with all that speed up that it has. I think that's the worst part, because you can't even trust in your own character in the last spell. It's not like the pattern is hard. In fact, as you say, it's a little bit similar to Mountain of Fate last spell card. But you can't rely on your character movement, because it's changing speed every time. So you really can't rely on that. I mean, sure, you can get used to it, but Also, have we figured out what it means when it says power up? Because I'm still not sure what it means when it says power up on the final boss spell card. Because it never said it before, but that's the thing. So is it supposed to mean something specific? Or is it just there for decoration? Because maybe it's there for decoration, I don't know. But I don't think it has any special meaning. I mean, it doesn't make you more powerful. I don't think, at least, it makes you more powerful. So overall, I think it's there for no reason. Alright, so here comes the final boss. We are indeed gonna get an additional extend, so it's impossible. I mean, I know I don't like shinsing myself and everything, but we just can't lose. It's impossible to lose here. Maybe it's like danger pop-up on SA stage 6 boss. Yeah, I also thought of that. Like something to be merely illustrative, like just a decoration. Anyways, I'm pretty sure we can already celebrate here. Again, I don't like shins in it, but I don't think there's any way I can lose. There's just no way I can lose here. I really don't believe there's any way of losing here. I mean, if I didn't know how it went, like if I never actually fought this without bombs, I will be like, okay, maybe I don't know how it will be. But I fought this last time, it's just impossible. I heard that Picky's trick. The ripping clothes Easter egg, damn. The P1? God damn it. Hey, I mean, honestly, and again, you all know I'm a pervert, but I will definitely want to see how this, whoever is the one that does the art in this game, draws, you know, unclothed bodies. You know, that's a pretty elegant way of saying it, right? Unclothed bodies. Like, instead of saying something like, you know, naked or nude, or some bullshit like that. No, you say unclothed bodies. Right? I'm really curious. Alright, so here is where you get the other extend. Which is the good thing about this. We got the other extend, indeed. I wonder if I will be able to capture the spell card that comes right here, or if I'm gonna die again. Because this spell card, I don't know, it surprises me because it has a lot of bullets. That's the hard part about it. It's not like the pattern itself is hard, in fact it's not. The pattern is pretty basic. But the amount of bullets makes it pretty hard to see it. Alright, I capture it. Unclothed bodies try not to get distracted challenge. You know, right? Okay, so this is the last spell. I mean, at this point we can say, right, shishis. Like, come on bro, like there's no way I can die here. I mean, when I say die, I mean lose all of my lives. Of course, I'm probably gonna die once at this, but there is no way. It just can't happen. It's impossible. Oh, that was luck. That was pure luck. Oh, I almost captured it. That's sad. Cap this or run invalid? Fuck you, Leatherman. Oh, and I got an achievement for no bombing. I got an achievement right there, it says no bomb. She's. I mean, it was bound to happen. I'm just really salty that I didn't get it in the previous run because it was right there, but there it is. And a bunch of story that I cannot read because I'm not Chinese. Well, the story is... Wait, why is Kanye and Moko there? It was the good ending number 2 at least. Well, there you have it. Let's see if... Oh, that's right, I almost skipped the credits, thank you. Well, remember S7P and Silyusha. Maybe those two. I don't know. I mean, there are names at least that we can pick up. I wish I knew which one said art. If the only one that uses Chinese characters is the one that is art, then we're fucked. Oh, man. I really hope none of those are the artists. So there is this lids. We can search for lids, hopefully at least. DD, that must be the artist. Lids, maybe. Oh, and I will never forget about Salt being a test player. Yeah, special thanks to Salt. It was a pretty good tester right now. Yeah, Salt confirmed indeed. Alright. Well, there you have it. Normal, no bomb, 1 coin clear on with Marisa. Pretty nice. I mean, again, it was bound to happen, but it should have happened a lot sooner. I fucked up a lot, so it is what it is. But you know, definitely should have been. Oh, because I unbounded the bomb button, now I have to press P. Something achieved and it didn't even take 9 hours. Or has it been 9 hours already? No, it's been 4 hours and a half, or maybe even 5 hours. I've been streaming for a long time, Jesus. Man, all I can say is the OG is back.